How's everybody doing? What do my levels look like? Okay, so this is going to be channel update, video update. This is an update. Feels so weird being in front of the camera. So this is a channel update. I'm not exactly sure where to start or what to even really talk about because a lot of changes have been happening. So I can't remember if I said it in one of my videos, but I got rid of the GH5 and then I had the Olympus EM1 Mark II, I believe it was. That camera, it was really strange because to me it seems like the video on that camera wasn't as good. At least it didn't look as good as the EM10 Mark III when I had that, which was quite a few years ago. But it had some other weird issues with it. I don't know if it was like a defect or if there was something wrong with the camera where you would go to record and it would like default to 1080p no matter what, and I would forget to do that because I've got a video coming out where I was testing a couple of different lenses and that is in 1080p, which really kind of sucks. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna try and upscale it to 1440p, but anyway, so I am making sure my levels are recording. Let's see. So now I've got a Panasonic S5 full frame camera, and I tend to have this, I cannot talk. It's not been in front of the video in a while. Or in front of the video, I am dumb. I've not been in front of the camera in a while, but I've got a full frame camera. I tend on planning on having this camera for a long time. I actually don't have a choice because of some financial reasons. So I don't know if I'm going to put it. So kind of sort of an update and why I haven't had a lot of videos coming out and why it seems like things are kind of all over the place is because we are having a house built where we used to live, and that house is going to take about 8 months to get built. And I've been working a lot of overtime at work, for financial reasons. And then I don't know if I'm going to part the video out, but I'm going to sort of, so I'm going to be documenting everything, like the whole process. And we're going through a company called UBH. And I know they've kind of got some mixed reviews, but what I'm going to try and do is document everything and, show you guys the process. What we're going to have to end up doing is doing the floors, the paint, painting the cabinets, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm not totally sure about connecting the power or the water myself yet. I think they said something about that, but I'm not totally sure because it's something called a 90% build. And so yeah, we got to do the paint the cabinets and do the floors before it's all said and done and before it can get inspected. So I don't know if I'm going to part out those videos, like a part 1, part 2, whatever. I've been filming a little bit here and there, kind of some of the pre-stuff that I've had to do. So we're going to, or I'm going to be, documenting all of that. So I do have quite a few lens videos that are in the works. I know I said that on some old videos, but I've got one video it's been taking me a while to do just because I haven't really been motivated to complete it because I had that issue with where it defaulted to 1080p, and it was a lot of freaking footage, and it just it really took my motivation down when I realized that it wasn't all in 4K. Some of the sample video is in 4K, but like a lot of the documenting process of it was all in 1080p, and that really irritated the crap out of me. So I've got that I'm working on. I'm working on the 50mm Konica Minolta, the Konica 50mm f1.7, which I might actually have that one done tonight, so I don't know which one. I might try and complete both of them. I don't know. So yeah, I've got the Panasonic S5. It came with the 20mm, the 20 to, or Yeah, the 20 to 60. And this lens, like, this is a BA lens. Like, it's wide and it's sharp, and it'll go out to 60. Granted, it's not it's 5.6 at 60 mil, but this is a very versatile lens. It's really sharp, and you know, coupled with the full frame sensor, it's a really nice lens. So I've got that. I've got this server over here that I need to talk about. I've got a video, at least a piece of a video for that, and I don't know, because this is also part of the whole house building process. This is a 12 bay server that I got, and I also have a Dell. It's like an R620, 630, 650 or something like that, and it is that I'm going to be using that for the multi-WAN router. Then I've got this for the server, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and I've got a server rack that I'm going to eventually be doing a video on, because the whole process that I have is going to be pretty freaking awesome, and the whole setup on how I'm going to be doing everything is really cool. I know I'm spitting out a lot of different information. I'm bouncing all over the place, but so I kind of wanted to get you guys updated on some of the stuff. So yeah, I've got the documenting for the UBH house. I've got the server, which I don't know how I'm gonna put that. It may not be for a long time before I can get to the server video for that. But I'm gonna try and stay on top of like the lens videos, because I've got quite a few different lenses that I can do videos on, but it's just really having to be able to have time to do it, because I've got, I've been working at overtime and stuff like that. So one of the things that I am still waiting on, which I will eventually do a video on, and SDR Play for my SDR radio, I have not got the SDR DX yet. I will be getting it whenever they come out with the software, the SDR Connect. If they don't come out with that software by the time I have the house, I'll probably just go ahead and end up getting the SDR DX and running like a small micro server so that I can remote into it and still end up using like HD SDR. Because another thing is, which I'm not totally sure if we're going to do it, I'm not 100% sure, but one of the things that we are going to be doing because of our internet is putting up a 50-foot tower so that we can get internet to our new house. And with that, I'm going to be putting up a pretty baller shortwave antenna. So that's going to be really awesome to be able to get to play with that. So in a couple months, let's see, what are we in? It's almost April. It's like March. What's the date? It's March 27th right now. So March, April, May? I think in May, we are going to Alabama and Florida. So I'll have a vlog coming out for that. So yeah, I know I'm kind of spitting a lot of different information. I know I've already said that, but this is also kind of like a test with the S5 and the Konica 28 mil, which I've used a 28 mil on a micro four thirds sensor, but I've not used it on the full frame sensor. So I kind of wanted to see what it was all going to look like. So I'm going to end it here before I just keep rambling on. So that way this video doesn't end up being like 20 minutes long. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Later.